Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. We are hanging out in the Tomb of the Giants, and we're gonna explore this place a little bit. We're gonna pick up some things. Normally, I don't spend a whole lot of time down here. If I'm being completely honest with you, I just kind of run straight through it. It's no big deal. But this time, I'm going to get some of the things I normally don't get. And at the end of the last episode, I picked up the large divine ember. Not normally something I get, but I got it. And this guy wants to make up for the last time, so he's going to give us this treasure. That's awesome. We go look at it. He kicks us down. This is useful if you didn't get the skull lantern elsewhere, because one of these treasures is actually the skull lantern. So that can be super helpful. If you can stumble through the dark enough to get to that point, you have yourself a skull lantern. This is interesting. You go up here, you get yourself a white Titanite chunk, which allows you to improve your divine weapon using the large divine ember. Improve it up to +6 and then further into +10 territory. But as soon as you pick it up, all these little guys pop up. They can be a super hassle because they hit hard. Oh my gosh, it's Rhea. Hello. So yeah, she came down here with her knights trying to do something. I don't actually remember what her mission is, but she came down with her knights and her knights turned hollow. Oh my goodness. Tales old as time. So there's two of them. I'd like to fight them one-on-one if I could, but I don't think they're going to let that happen. So, looks like that's the one that doesn't cause damage. I mentioned in the Anorlando episode that I didn't know if the giants had the one that caused damage or not. You can 100% friendly fire her. That's why I'm kind of being cautious about when I swing here. There's one down. And once one's down, the other's down. Gotcha. Nope. Nope, I didn't. I told him I had him. I was lying. I thought that strong attack was going to do enough to kill him. Obviously, I was wrong about that, but then I couldn't. I had no stamina left to handle the rest of the situation. So that was just an all-around bad time. Damn. Oh, he wants to fight. Because I told him I was a cleric. Oh, what's fair is fair. If you do not tell him you're a cleric, he can actually become a merchant for you. I don't think I've ever actually bought anything from him, but but he can be a merchant if you want him to. Rhea's still here, but what of her knights? I killed one of them. Does he stay dead? Appears so. I mean, it makes perfect sense that he would stay dead. I just wasn't. I just don't think these guys have ever killed me, so I wasn't sure. so there they go. They're both dead. She thanks you. Replan miracle. That's cool. She believes that they're both grateful to me for putting them out of their hollow state. Okay. I hope she's right. That's the kind of damage these guys do if they get an attack on you. Illusory wall, right next to where we got the large divine ember. And just as a bye-bye, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode or not. Up this ramp is how you climb out of here. If you want to leave, like I usually do, that's the way. So, okay. If you continue past patches, what comes next? Oh boy, not good things. So these are probably my least favorite enemy in the game. Because they got poise for days, they got these multiple hit attacks, they're fast, they're just not fun for me. Just don't do this. They have bad eyesight, it seems. So you can take some advantage of that, get that first strike in, but that only gets you so far. Oh, down there you can see that second bonfire. That's where we're heading. Okay. We've got an archer here. You can hear a dog. There's the dog. But look at that. Look at how fast he struck there. I was in a leaping attack and he just caught me. He just caught me in the middle of it. Bones. Oh! I couldn't get around him for the chain backstab because the bones were in my way. And then I just dropped my shield for a moment, making sure my stamina was up. And the arrow hit me in that moment. Just an unfortunate happenstance, really. Dogs do not stay dead. Why would you even think that? You see that? You see how he closed that distance? There he is. There he is. So you can get that first strike on him pretty good. Like these dogs. This is maybe the one place where I'll say the game's hard. You know, I've been making a point after most every death to say, you know, That's my fault. You know, this is what I did wrong. This is what I could have done. But this is an enemy, and now, you know, you come down here with different gear. You got great shield or something. And maybe you're telling a different story. But most enemies you can deal with them many ways. These guys are tough. You know, you might have to gear up specifically for them. These guys are really tough. Looking for the Black Knight, he's usually right there. I don't think he killed himself. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he got to. If you're looking for huge run optimization, if you make it the whole way down here, first thing you do, come down here, take out the what was the last guy's name? Pinwheel. Take out Pinwheel. Make it the whole way down here. Find this treasure, okay? So Brave Warrior right there. And then roll off. That's going to get you to this little platform. I hear a dog and it's freaking crazy. Alright. Obviously, you get close to that treasure, you're gonna get an ambush. Son of a gun! I just don't want to have to deal with the dogs again. The reason that death bothers me is I got to deal with the dogs again. Why can I hear dogs barking? Such a quick little jump he's got. Like, you saw that I was trying to put my shield up. Son of a gun! These dogs, man! These dogs! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can talk about that one. You saw it. It was a combo swing, 1-2, and I just thought I had rotated enough around him that second swing wasn't going to get me, so I tried to unleash my attack, and it wasn't. I wasn't far enough around. I didn't wait, until he had done the attack. There was a lot of different things I could have done there, and I did the worst one. Not a whole lot to say there. That one's on me. Yeah, absolutely. Even though these dogs suck. But this right here, where I hit him and then he struck me before I could get my shield up, that's That's a little hard to take, and that's the attack that makes me hate these dogs. It's just multiple hits in rapid succession. And it takes a lot of stamina away, so you can't really block through it. Oh, I'm so glad that hit him. Oh my goodness. Get down. Stay down. Here's the corpse we got that thing off of. Roll off. You're good. Okay. These guys no longer have the element of surprise. Oh yeah, they do. Okay. I thought they no longer had the element of surprise, but no, they just go back underground and wait. Okay. Nope. Come on. There we go. We have this. And that. And that. And that. Alright. So you take all those guys out. Finally. You can look over there, you see a Skelly. Oh, you get a white Titan chunk, by the way. Here is the silver serpent ring. That increases the amount of souls that you get. So when I said a little while ago that that was about optimizing the run, that's what I'm talking about. You come get that first thing, every soul you get increased by a percentage. That's huge. That gives you a lot more levels overall. There's the second bonfire. This is the one we can warp to. We finally made it. Now this is the point where in a normal playthrough I would turn around and start walking out. Obviously we're not going to do that this time. But like I said, but it is what I normally do. Normally I get to this, I rest at it so I can warp back here when I'm ready. And then I walk out of this place. There's that attack. Oh, that's the dog. Here's where we were at before we came down in here. You can swing around this long... Whoa! There he is! There he is! That really does make me think they moved him. Like, he's always been up there on that ramp. That 100% makes me think they moved him. Okay, you can, there's the dog here we know about, but you can just stick to this wall and he won't bother you. Like I said, they don't have the greatest of eyesight, so. Okay. So they moved the Black Knight over here. I don't really want to fight him out there. Which is probably why they put him out there. Did the dog just come down here and get involved? That is 100% what happened. That is 100% what just happened. Stop it! Die! Die! I hate you! I hate you! Come here. Okay. That's the item we pointed out a while ago. That's up where we fought all the dogs at, and we dropped off over to there to get the Silver Serpent. This is, you know, back down where we were. So what we're looking for is actually, it's kind of easy to miss. The bonfire's over here, okay? And I actually am going to do this again. Can reverse this. Okay. There's a ramp right here. Like I said, it's kind of easy to miss. It goes right underneath that dog. That's the way you want them to go. There's another white chunk, you know, getting you higher and higher on that divine weapon. There's another dog. There's actually 3 of them, it looks like. I don't think there's anything over there. I think that's just to be an asshole. But again, you can stick to the wall and not have a problem. Got yourself a soul back here if you want to grab it. Otherwise, just keep on keeping on. I don't like that phrase. I don't want to use that again. And you can drop down here to start getting yourself out of the darkness. Finally. Where's my light crossbow? We're finally out of the darkness. We're finally ready to take on the boss. But first, Paladin Leroy. He's a bit of a punk. $21,000 souls for taking him out. That's a nice number. Oh, his equipment did not spawn. I feel like he's a guaranteed drop. Like he gives you his weapon and his shield. Didn't happen for me. Interesting. Oh man, this guy. You see how quick they go away, man? That's crazy how fast they get out of there. Alright, so there's him. 2 twinks. I'm gonna just check again. Okay, this stuff's gone. Interesting. I guess I shouldn't have booted him off the cliff. I don't think I ever have actually booted him off the cliff, because he's got such a nice slow weapon that he's really fun to parry. So usually I just do that. But he got booted off the cliff this time, and apparently that's not something you want to do. A bunch of these little pop-up guys, you They're not a big deal. Right there, they try to get one in front and one behind. Good idea, but not really executed all that well. Here you've got an archer behind one. Roll through his arrow. That guy tries to leave, and you just right there saw a peek that there's actually another skeleton hiding around the corner. Okay, there's him coming back, preventing you from escaping. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, blocked with my weapon there. Gonna find a heal. Gonna knock him off the edge. Gonna find another heal. Alright. And also knock him off the edge. And we enter into this room. This is a very interesting room. So over here, that's 10,000. You can see the enemies here, and there's another dog barking. Why are the dogs near me? The enemies here are the freaking pinwheel bosses. The bosses that we just faced are just the regular enemies here. And there are many of them, and I am dead again because I am careless and cavalier. That's all my fault. Okay. Well, we don't have the skull lantern anymore, so I'm going to try to do this without it, just to show it. Right here, find this pillar. Once you find that, you can pretty much stick to the wall. Okay, that'll get you where the white titanite chunk is. Still stick to the wall. Swing around. Swing back around. Find this hole. Turn around, and there you go. So you don't need the light. You don't need it. But it's helpful. I would not recommend it. Alright. What I did the last time is the way I like to handle this. Oh, not this. I was thinking I was already in the last room. Silly me. But yeah, you can pretty much just run by these assholes. This one, as you know, just runs away. Block that arrow, run through here. Nothing. You know, these guys don't really bother you if you don't want them to. These pinwheels, though, a little more formidable than I gave them credit for. So yeah, I like to get up here. I smack him so he falls down. Okay, that's what I'm really looking for. And now at this point, I can just go. That's the boss foam right there. I can just leave. But I just want to show, since I'm here, if you jump in here, you can get yourself the white titanite slab. That allows you to get the +10 on the divine or the +5 on the occult, I think. I don't think there's anything else that takes white. Okay, skeleton babies. There's some stuff down in there. If you're not bothered by the skeleton babies. Oh, I'm actually not finding any. I think there's something down in there. I'm just not seeing it. Four strikes there, he's done. Skeleton babies are still coming. These guys are relentless. There's another pinwheel down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. There's the thing I was thinking of. Skeleton baby, skeleton baby, skeleton baby. That's the thing I was thinking of. Another chunk. Another chunk. So they set you up pretty good for getting nice, cool divine weapons. Very nice. Very kind. Okay. So this one gets a little Interesting. How much can I afford here? That's 38, so I can afford about 3 pounds. How much does this thing weigh? Probably 5? 4. 4 pounds. So I'll get rid of that, and we're going to be fine. Still got the hands. Okay, so this fight's interesting. You remember the whole necromancer gimmick from the last episode? It's true again down here, except that the boss is actually the necromancer. So until you kill him, the skeletons in this area will continue to come back. And there are no skeletons? Did they get rid of them? That seemed... There they are. There they are. They were just taking their time. I'll take that parry. So yeah, that miracle he hit me with. Not a fan of it. Super hard for me to dodge it. Might not be hard for everybody. There's probably people... Oh no! I thought you were down. Heal! He friendly fires his own guys, which is super cool. But they don't stay down from him. I wanna... No. Let me get... No! I hoped I could get into the parry riposte animation and be invincible while that attack was occurring. I don't know if that works, but I really wanted to find out. Super low damage on him. I'd like to try. Even blocking through that doesn't really help, so you really just gonna have to, as far as I can tell, just have to heal through that. As far as I can tell. I didn't equip any additional healing. You can use humanity to heal. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. You can use humanity to heal. But, you know, I would want it equipped here. Obviously the problem there was that I did it so early in the animation. I think you can actually invincible yourself through that. Okay, what I'm gonna do is put the Firemancy Flame here. I'm not going to... Let's use this to get through first. I am not going to choose to kindle the bonfire yet, even though I ran through all my healing there, and it would have been nice to have some more flasks. I don't really know that it's necessary, so I'm going to try to avoid it. Even though, you know, what am I saving those humanities for? Good question. But, yeah, like I said, for now, you know, we're going to just try to go with the 5. I guess I'll equip them. Just in case I'll equip them. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm going to try to fire him this time. I might even fire a power within here. I would like to do it after the skeletons are done. I would love to take the skeletons out before he got to me. That would be awesome. Okay. I mean, this is the boss run. None of these enemies are really a concern, except for those projectiles. They're very concerning. But yeah, just roll them through them, no big deal. Everything's cool. Cool as can be. I'm gonna use one. Okay, just stepping out, trying to get these skeletons to rush to me. Like I said, I want them out before he gets here. Damn it! Immediately dead. I mean, there's a lot of problems there. You know, you've got You've got multiple skeletons coming at you. Dog just jumped off the cliff and killed itself. Multiple skeletons coming at you. He's casting that miracle that I said I didn't like. What I went for there was to try to rush into that parry riposte so that I could riposte through the miracle and not take damage. But I think one of the other skeletons hit me at the same moment, and I was also too late. You know, the timing of it wasn't right. So I think I got hit twice in a moment. Okay. Like I said, that's the attack that you have to concern yourself with. And now I don't think I thought after the first one I could still survive the fall and everything would be fine because of the flasks, but now I don't think I can. So I'm going to use the humanity up here so I'm not down on flasks down here. And oh, there you go. Did I mention that I don't like that spell that he has? The problem is the timing of it. You can roll through that with little trouble. But if you can't see him, it's hard to know when to roll. And you know, I've had my days where I missed the ramp. You know, I'm not one to switch back to the stupid... Dead? No, that was it. Okay. I actually managed to find the ramp. Yeah, I'm not one to switch back to the skull lantern, so I'm just trying to race through in the dark. Missed the ramp, took some damage. I think I can still take the fall without dying. That's excessively optimistic, more than likely, but it's something I'm going to try. And I'm dead. The first time that guy's hit me, maybe ever? Maybe? You can probably hear in my voice. I'm learning it a little further right now. This isn't... When I started this episode, I wasn't expecting a death. Because, you know, as I said a lot in the last episode, I'm down in this place, you know, around level 8. And so I'm used to being underpowered here. And so I really thought I was just going to kind of waltz on through with no resistance. And it has not turned out that way. I have been resisted. Okay, I'm watching him. Right there. Oh! Still a touch late. Oh, he's going for it again. I'm done. Dead. I'm so dead right now. Give me this. Cast it 3 times. He cast that spell 3 times. So, as I was saying, yeah, wasn't expecting any trouble with this episode. I thought, this was going to be back to form, a 20-25 minute episode where I just showed off the things we can pick up and went and took the boss out in one shot, 0 deaths, and it was going to be great, but hasn't turned out that way. And again, this is it's a hard spell for me to avoid, especially when he's far away. And I've died to that spell now 2-3 times. I've died to this guy shooting me, which has never happened in my life. I died to a freaking pinwheel. There's a whole lot of deaths here that were unexpected and unwelcome. So, we're here again. Drop. Take that heal. Wait for the skellies to get here. Okay, try to watch him. I didn't watch him, I just did that by instinct. Got lucky. Got lucky. Both of those last 2 were just dodge as soon as you get control of your character back. Come here. Come here. That, I can see him, he was close enough. Down. Switch to this. What are you doing? I don't know what this is. I don't know what that was. Okay. But that's good damage, not great. That's just me being silly right there. That death does not add to the frustration. That's just funny. Yeah, that was no. Oh shit! I just I panicked a little bit. I didn't have my shield out, and I got a little bit scared, and so I just rolled, and mistimed it completely, and just didn't recover from that. I think I could have rolled again, but I was just too. I think I was thinking about the shield, like, oh, you just press the button, and switch to the shield, But a little bit of a panic moment. Wasn't expecting to have to switch to the shield. Those neighbors' dogs will not allow this recording to go untainted. Okay, I'm trying to watch. Ah! Missed it entirely. Okay. Second hand, got it. No, I'm dead. So this is the episode with the most deaths. and like I said, coming into it, wasn't expecting any resistance at all. I'm gonna go a little behind the scenes here. Like I had, an expectation that I'd be doing something around 4:15 maybe. But I wanted to be done with this episode by 4. I'd be done with this episode by 4 so I could do my 4:15 thing. And I finished recording the last episode, and I had about 20-25 minutes before 4. And I'm like, well, I'm just going down. These dogs! These fucking dogs. Yeah, so I'm just going down, taking out Nito. It's going to be fine. 25 minutes? Yeah, absolutely. No question. I'll finish this episode before then. It's 4:25. It's 4:25, and this has become the episode with the most deaths. I would not have ever called that. This was an episode that I was expecting to breeze through, and I'm not, and I wish I were. The interesting thing is that I've really only gotten to engage with him twice. Like all the deaths are coming before he even gets to me. I like to stay in this corner of the room, by the way, because there are other skeletons in here. So I stay over here so I only have to deal with the 3 of them. Sometimes I don't bring in the divine weapon, and I just kind of let them fiddle around here while I fight. That's where I'm coming from with this fight. Okay, I still don't know what the hell that is. Oh, it's a grab. Oh, it's a grab. Now I see. Okay. Heal up. $420 on that. So that is 40%. Cool. Look at me. Holy crap, that was good math. Not a good time to heal. That was 100% my fault. Roll through that. Heal it up. Lay those final 2 in before your power goes away. Heal it up. Power Within is still with me. Seems to be lasting a really long time. There, it just finally left. I can't hit him. I can't hit him. Did you see how many times I just swung there and didn't hit him? It's like his cloak was protecting him or something. Yeah, like I guess his cloak's invulnerable? How have I never known that? Leave me alone. Oh, I got it. Man, I wish the fair lady were still alive. Oh, fuck you. Whoa. What did he do? Did he take a humanity? I don't know what happened there. This freaking grab attack. The craziest dang thing. Craziest dang thing. I have no idea what he's doing with that. Alright, we finally got a Lord Soul. We burned through so many humanities for that, but we got it. Eventually, here's Paladin's clothes. We didn't get his weapon or shield like we should have. Oh my goodness. Such a difficult little fight, and I really wasn't expecting much from it. Like I said, we're at 51. I'm going to warp back to Firelink, and then I'm going to try something. Though I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna play. I still want to keep this under an hour, but I just want to check something. So I'll go ahead and plus 15 that bad boy. And put that ring on. Warp to the Daughter of Chaos. And here we go. Excuse me, gentlemen. Hello? Yes, please. Absolutely. Okay. So, boom. Pyromancy Flame ascended. I don't know if I can... Oh, that's it. You just ascended. You can't go any further. Alright, she's got some... great fireball would be interesting to have. Well, we can't quite afford it right now. Is that the only thing I really want here? I think it is. And I don't know if I really do want it, but since we're here, we'll grab it. Silver Braid will be enough. Nope, I'm sorry, okay? You know what I want to do. Just let me do it. Great fireball, please. Thank you. Get the fuck out. Alright, so we've done that now. Picked up a new pyromancy spell and ascended our flame so we can do even more damage. And with that, I'm going to call this one an episode. I don't know where we're going to go after this. I honestly... Maybe into the DLC? There's not a ton of options left, really. Whoa, what's going on with that leg there, buddy?